University of Siegen and part of the Authentic STEM project. And I will guide you through today's kickoff event, and I'm happy to see so many people. And I think there are some people still joining us. So we might start with a short introductory game so that we can see who is in the call, who is in the meeting today. Yeah. Okay. So the students already know this, and so that we get an overview who is here, I would kindly ask all of you to turn off your cameras for a second, so that I only see black tiles and some names. Thank you. This is working perfect. Okay, and then I will ask you to turn on your cameras if you belong to a certain group of people, and so that we can see who is joining us from where today. So now that I see that most of you have turned off your cameras, please turn on your camera if you are participating in this meeting from Germany. Okay, we're so many people that I can't even see all of you at once. That is so great. Okay, welcome. And good afternoon to everybody joining from Germany. Please turn off your cameras again. And now I would kindly ask all of our American participants, or those who are participating from America, to turn on your camera. Great, welcome. And good morning to all of you, because I guess your day has just started. Okay, and now you can turn off your cameras again. And next of all, I would like to welcome all the students who are joining us today. Please turn on your camera if you are a student participating in the Authentic STEM project. Welcome. Great to see so many of you. Some are also joining from the same computer. So we're many people in this Zoom call. That is so great. Okay, thank you. And we can turn off your cameras again. Now all the companies, everybody who's a company participating in the Authentic STEM project. Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much. And now all the members, hi, all the members from the University of Siegen, from the North Country Workforce Development, all our mentors who are staff in the Authentic STEM project. Hello, welcome. And last but not least, we would really like to welcome all our guests who are joining this meeting today: parents, teachers, people from politicians, other people from society. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, thank you very much for participating in this short introductory game. And now I see 101 people joining this, or devices joining this Zoom call. So I think we can get started now. For whoever it is possible, it's always great to see people. So please turn on your cameras if it is possible for you. And then I will start and share my screen. Okay, maybe Jordan, I can see you. Maybe you can give me a short thumbs up if you can see my screen. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, as said before, welcome to today's kickoff event from the Authentic STEM project. We have seen so many people from different countries, from Germany, from the US, joining us today, students, companies, all members from the university and the workforce development, many guests. Thank you for joining us. And I want to get started by sharing our agenda for today, what we want to do during this kickoff event. First of all, my colleague, Dr. Gero Stoffels, who is here today as well, wants to give us a short introduction into the Authentic STEM project and what we're going to do during the next months. Then we will hear from the companies who will introduce themselves quickly. And of course, the students will also get the chance to introduce themselves. And they have prepared something really special for today. And I'm really looking forward to that. And then another very important thing today, the problem presentation, something that we're really looking forward to, the key of our Authentic STEM project, the problems that the students are going to solve during the next months. And now I want to hand over to my colleague, Dr. Gero Stoffels from the University of Siegen, who will provide a short overview of the Authentic STEM project.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jenny, for the nice introduction. Of course, the great game, because now we know everybody probably, and today is the day to get everyone better to know. So I'm very happy that you are here. And actually, if we are looking on the logos of all the organizations who are there, it's super impressive. So yeah, it's the well-known glitter slide, actually, I call it, where you can see like everyone participating in the project, especially also the supporters. So thank you all from all schools, from as mentors from the universities, as companies who will participate. And actually, today is your day and not the day of, for example, me speaking to you. But I want to just briefly refresh your idea about Authentic STEM. So what we will actually start today and what previously was already done. So we did already a preparation phase, like in the last few months. It says like 4 weeks. Actually, we did prepare a little bit longer so that we now set everything up now in a very good fashion, I think. And now today we are in the kickoff event, like the nucleus of the whole project, where actually the companies share their problems to all the solver teams. After this meeting, so not this week, but next week on Wednesday and Thursday, the solver teams will actually work in this international solver teams, up to 4 to 8 people, to really think about the problems, think about solutions, reconnect to the company, ask questions, stuff like this, and really get to their solution. So all this project work, and this is basically the innovative thing about Authentic STEM, is that the students has really the possibility to work for 3 to 4 months on a real authentic problem from a company. And we are all, even if we are at the beginning, we are already looking for the sad end of this cycle, which will be at the end of May, probably. Of course, everyone will get a very nice invitation again, like this time. We are looking at the 31st of May, when we will probably have our Forum of Innovation, where the students can present the solution and also the way how they did the solution, how they interconnected with their counterparts on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, and also how they work with the company. The good thing actually about Authentic STEM is that we had some previous experience at the University of Siegen by the project Pro-Quadratigi, but we see it's always more interesting, maybe also a little bit more difficult to do it actually in this international way, but it makes it much more interesting for every stakeholder and every participant. And so I'm very happy that we are connected. So we had the different logos of each part, but that you can see it really how the bridge is across the Atlantic. This is how we can actually look at on a map, basically. We have like 10 solver teams with 70 students from Germany and the US, all across, like every time with a German counterpart and a US counterpart. We have 8 mentors, 4 from the University of Siegen, 4 from the University of Clarkson. Many thanks to Katie, who actually worked out a way to actually get the US mentors on your side. That's great. We will work with 3 international companies. That's ALS, Go Better, and TMD Friction. I'm really looking forward to it and about all the different problems actually. And we have a lot of support. I won't, because on this slides or this kind of slides, you will always forget one, but it's really amazing how much support Authentic STEM gets from beginning, yeah, like the autumn before last year actually. So it's a young and fresh program, and I'm really looking forward to this cycle. So last but not least, I want just thank, of course, all who are participating in this call, and I want also give some special thanks, especially to kind of my counterpart, Jordan, who did a great job in really connecting everybody and looking for that we are all on the same page. And it's difficult because we have this time difference, which we will also see in the solver teams. But of course, Katie, I already mentioned from Clarkson University, all the mentors, and of course, the great team of the University of Siegen, which are Amelie, Birgitta, Jenny, Magnus, Marvin, and Tabea. So big thank you, because I know if you weren't here, we wouldn't have this nice kickoff event. So thank you very much. And I'm really looking forward to the problem presentations. And of course, to the students who will also now introduce themselves.
Thank you very much, Gil. Now we will listen to some words of welcome from the North Country Workforce Development Board and the University of Siegen. And for this, I will first hand over to Sylvie Nelson, the Executive Director of the North Country Workforce Development Board in New York.
Thank you so much, Jenny, and thank you everyone to be part of this exciting moment. I'd like to welcome everyone. I'm honored to be today at the Malone Middle School with 3 of the solver teams that will be participating in Authentic STEM. So they've been very gracious to welcome me. I'm Sylvie Nelson. I'm the Executive Director of the North Country Workforce Development Board and the North Country Workforce Partnership. And we're very proud to welcome today some schools in the North Country and also closer to New York City in Dutchess County. So today we have Malone Middle School, where I'm at. We also are very proud to have CV Tech, their New Vision Applied Engineering class, and there will be 3 groups from CV Tech participating. And also we're very, very proud to be welcoming for the first time FEH BOCES, that's Franklin, Essex, and Hamilton BOCES. They will have 2 groups, one in Malone, as well as one in Saranac Lake, New York. And as I mentioned, we are also welcoming Dutchess BOCES. Unfortunately, they cannot be on the call this morning, but they will be participating in Authentic STEM. And of course, this would not be possible without the companies that Dr. Stoffel mentioned. And so we're very grateful on this side to be working with Beta Technologies. And they have offices in Burlington, Vermont, and in Plattsburgh, New York. Alsco Uniforms from Germany. I had the pleasure to visit the plant back in September. I think whoever's being teamed with them are going to have a really great experience. TMD Friction, also in Germany, and onsemi in Poughkeepsie, New York. So I would also like to take a moment to let you know that if it had not been for Authentic STEM, we would not also be working in partnership between the University of Siegen and Clarkson University, located in Potsdam, New York. That's where we are now. The university are working together so that they can form mentors on this side of the Atlantic. So this is very exciting and a new development in this project that's ever evolving. The other thing too I would like to mention is our supporters, because this would not be possible without grants that we've received from the Development Corporation, from the Cloud Splitter Foundation, from the Adirondack Foundation, from Workforce Development Initiative in New York, from the Northern Borders Regional Council and USDA. So thank you to our supporters for making Authentic STEM available to our students here in the North Country and in New York State. The other thing too I want to mention is how important Authentic STEM is, especially for education and workforce development. It allows students to apply what they learned in the classroom into a real world situation. And it also allows for the schools to engage in a deep partnership with companies, and for the students to understand what those companies do, and more importantly, to understand the type of career pathways that they can have here in the North Country or wherever Authentic STEM is being provided. And the other thing too I'd like to say is that it provides the students with a real world experience that includes things that companies deal with on a daily basis, time zones that we have to today accommodate, cultural differences and language barriers. And because of that, basically the companies also enable to work with their future workforce right now. And that's very exciting. So basically, in conclusion, Authentic STEM is the future of education and workforce development, and the future starts right now. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Sylvie Nelson. Now I would like to hand over to Professor Dr. Ingo Witzke, the Executive Director of the Mathematics Education Institute at the University of Siegen in Germany.
Well, Jenny, thank you very much. It's an honor to speak a few words. Dear students, dear representatives of the participating schools and companies, dear friends of Authentic STEM, on behalf of the Institute for Mathematics Education at the University of Siegen, located in the west of Germany, I would like to express my pleasure and gratitude about the start of this year's turn of our project. And at this point, I want to say a special hello to all the schools taking part from the German end. That's actually the San Franciscus Schule in Olpe. It's the Gymnasium Maria Königin from Lennestadt. It's the Städtische Gymnasium Olpe. It's the St. Ursula Gymnasium Attendorn. It's the Maria Wächtler Gymnasium from Essen, the Gymnasium in Höchstadt. It's the German school, the International School in Washington, D.C. And last but not least, it's the John F. Kennedy School in Berlin. I feel very welcomed to our project, and we are looking forward to working together with you and to collaborate with our American partner schools. It's great to know that weeks of exciting, creative, and productive international collaboration are laying ahead of us, and I wish all the participants a lot of fun, new experiences, and a successful exchange. Representing all participants and of the program, I would like to express a very special thanks to Dr. Gero Stoffels and Jordan LeBlanc for the excellent organization, as well as the whole team. So I want to see you in May again at the Forum of Innovation, and I'm already excited to see the solutions of our solver teams. Have a great day today and have a great month laying ahead of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now we have learned a little bit about the project and who is participating. And now I want to introduce the companies. Then we would like to welcome Beta and a representative from Beta who will briefly introduce the company.
Dankeschön, Jenny, and guten Tag to everybody in Deutschland. We're here in Burlington, Vermont, kind of representing a little bit of the North Country with operations in Plattsburgh, as Mrs. Nelson already pointed out. And I just want to really say thank you for letting Beta be here with the opportunity to present 3 unique problems. We're in a breakout session later on, going to present 3 unique problems in lift over drag with vertical takeoff and land aircraft, with carrying potential energy in the form of batteries for electric aircraft, and almost most importantly, making a more efficient or the most efficient electric motor in the world for the least amount of weight, which is really important if you're trying to electrify flight. We're making a vehicle that takes off and lands vertically without the need of a runway. And it's really important that we have a lightweight vehicle that can carry a lot of energy and leave room for the customer to do real work. And so your help with these 3 problems that we're going to present later, your help in making some of these really tough concepts easier to understand is going to be really critical to folks in Europe and folks in North America feeling comfortable with the technology as it rolls out over the next decade. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we have somebody from TMD Friction. Welcome to you as well.
Yes, hello. My name is Ralf Knust, and I am the manager of the apprentice department here in Essen. TMD Friction is a part of the Nishingo group. And as this, we are one of the world's leading manufacturers of brake friction materials to the automotive and brake industry. So TMD Friction is the largest producer of air disc brake pads for commercial and passenger cars. That's a product we produce here in the plant Essen. So one other brake technology is going to the motorsport market. Our plant in Essen is approximately 800 employees, and in our apprenticeship area we have 26 apprentices. So we support the STEAM project with 3 projects here in the plant of Essen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I will try to hand back to Alsko.
Yeah, I'm Andy, representing the Alsko from this side. Hope you can see me and listen and hear to me. Do you
Yes,
hear me?
perfectly.
Okay,
Yes.
perfectly. Yeah, that's very good. Unfortunately, our colleagues from US that would represent the company are not there. I think that's due to technical issues. Yeah, so I would take over and let's say something about our company, yeah, that we are representing. We are the provider of rental uniforms and flat linen. Yeah, we are servicing our different countries in the world, primarily the USA and Germany, but also Australia, New Zealand, and Brasilia, for example. And what we are doing is we are not just washing textiles or uniforms or whatever. We are also servicing the companies that their workforce has enough uniforms to wear. Yeah, so we are making a contribution to workforce satisfying. Yeah, and what we bring with us is a real problem in our production facility that we have to solve. And in the breakout room, we will tell you something more about that. So this is a special daily problem that we are facing. And it might be very interesting to see how such a company is working. So thank you to be here.
Thank you very much. Okay, and now before we listen to the problems that you have already mentioned, I will hand over to my colleague Marvin Zurmühlen, who is one of our mentors of the Authentic STEM project, who will introduce the students to us.
All right, so as Jenny told, they had a special task in their first week of working together, and this was to create a video. And I would like to share my screen right now, and so you have a look on the video.
My name is Sophia from Washington, D.C.
I'm Hannah Weik from Berlin, participating in Authentic STEM because I think it's interesting how mathematics and science are used to solve real-life problems.
I'm Valentina from Potomac, Maryland, with a dream to gain work experience at hand.
I'm Simon Edward. In Potomac, I call home.
Hi, my name is Franziska from Höchstadt Town, and I'm taking part in the Authentic STEM round.
My name is Natalia from Höchstadt too. I'm joining Authentic STEM, it's true.
Kasper von Redeker, a name so fine. From Berlin to Potomac, now a Maryland guy.
I'm Maya from Berlin, participating in Authentic STEM to learn more about applications of science, gaining significant clout, or companies such as DMD Friction, specialists in safe braking.
In Authentic STEM, I hope to partake and learn how STEM is put to use to make.
With hands-on learning, I'm sure to grow and bringing new ideas that everyone will know.
Together we'll tackle math problems with ease, achieving success with our combined expertise.
I expect teamwork and new ideas with a spin. Braking pads is what TMD Friction specializes in.
TMD Friction, I've learned about their name. They make car parts a known game.
And one thing I know about TMD Friction is that they build brakes for cars with conviction.
It's all about solving math problems with glee. Together we'll find a solution you'll see.
Hi, my name is Annalise Isley. I live in Washington, D.C., and I attend the German International School, Washington. I'm participating in the Authentic STEM program because I want to work on real-world problems and apply my problem-solving skills. One thing I know about TMD Friction is they're an auto parts manufacturing company that specializes in brake friction. Fun fact about me is that I've lived in 4 different countries.
Hi, my name is Carolina Keda. I live in Washington, D.C. and go to the German International School, Washington. I want to participate in the Authentic STEM program because I want to gain new experiences and learn how to work on real problems with different people. What I know about TMD Friction is that it's an auto parts manufacturing company that builds for commercial cars, as well as working in the racing community with Pagani Racing. A fun fact about myself is that I can speak 4 different languages.
My name is Jacob. I live in Berlin, and I'm doing the STEM program because my math teacher suggested it to me, and I thought it sounded really interesting. Also, I really like maths and physics and fixing either technological or hardware problems for devices in my surroundings. One fun fact about me is I like to do a lot of hobbies, which include skiing, taekwondo.
Hi, my name is Amelia Fair, and I'm Josephine Beck. We both attend the German International School of Washington, D.C. We decided to participate in Authentic STEM because we see this as an opportunity to gain experience for the future and learn more about working in a STEM environment. We assume the term TMD refers to the problem we will be assigned from a company, but we look forward to expanding our knowledge on this topic.
I'm Ben. I'm from a small town called Heggen, about an hour away from Cologne, or just over half an hour away from Uni, which is also the main reason I'm participating in this project, as Siegen would be my university of choice after I graduate, and getting to know some things about it would probably be a smart thing to do here. Fun fact about myself, I'm recording this with 2 hours of sleep because we had a last musical performance yesterday of Made in Dagenham, which I was responsible for the main spot, so lighting mainly.
Hi, my name is Keanu. I'm from the beautiful city of Weitendorn in Sauerland, Germany. I'm participating in a STEM project because my biology teacher was fascinated by my work when experimenting with younger children and teaching them scientific knowledge. I hope to gain insights on working on an international remote team. And a fun fact about myself is that I love chess and fixing and experimenting with electronics. I really don't know a lot about the TMD Friction company, but I do know that they produce brake parts.
Hi, my name is Benjamin. I live in Berlin, and I'm participating in the STEM project because science really interests me, and I hope to learn a lot from it. And I just also like working with people. And as a fun fact, I, with my friends, work on a 3D printing club activity at school where we help other people understand it, and it's really fun. Yeah. I also have my own 3D printer in the background.
Hi, I'm Lovis. I'm 16 years old and we are students of the Städtisches Gymnasium Olpe. I'm very excited to join the STEM project because I really want to work on real problems.
Hi, my name is Finn. I'm 16 years old and I'm really excited to join this project because I would like to create connections to Americans and gain knowledge in STEM.
Hello, my name is Budak, I'm 19 years old, I'm from Germany, and I'm in a STEAM project because I want to see where my limits are and I want to solve problems.
Hi, I'm Dean, I'm also from the Plattsburgh area, and what I hope to gain from Authentic STEM is also some work experience, definitely just fun experience traveling, and I hope I can learn some new things about engineering. And one thing I know about Beta is that they're a company that's multinational, so in America and Germany.
Hello, my name's Kai. I'm from Plattsburgh, New York. One thing I hope to gain from Authentic STEM is some work experience in the engineering field and to meet some new people. And one thing I know about Beta is that they work on electric airplanes.
Thank you very much to all the students. I see some applauding. Maybe we can give a huge virtual applause to the students and to the mentors who have made this possible, and especially to Marvin, who has edited the final version of the video. Thank you so much. And now we're going to move on to the next point, which we're all really looking forward to, the problem presentation in the breakout sessions. And for that, I have created a short overview how this is going to work. And then my colleague Magnus Reifenrath is going to help me out in case some students do not know where to go. So we make everything possible. Yes, so we will have some groups, I think 2 solver teams solving a problem from ALSCO. We have 3 solver teams for Beta and 4 solver teams for the TMD friction breakout session. So the students can go to the breakout sessions on their own, and also maybe an information beforehand for all of our guests. Feel free to join any of the breakout rooms that you're interested in to get to know more about the companies and their problems. And if you have further questions, you could also stay in this room, but feel free to join one of the breakout sessions to get to know more about the problems. And yes, maybe Magnus Reifenrath can support me with telling students where they have to go in case somebody does not know where he or she belongs to.
Yeah, sure. I try to help out. The most students know which company theirs because we had a test day last week. But just to be sure, I'm going through the breakout rooms right now and tell who's going where. And we have some new students who weren't there last week, so I'm going to help them out. To the ALSCO room. Actually, everyone, I know you're prepared from Malone to go in 2 different companies, but for today, you're all are allowed to go on the ALSCO breakout room. So everyone who's sitting in Malone in the same room is in the breaking room of ALSCO. And the ALSCO team from last week, which is Simon and Mira from GIS, and Jan and Alexander from the SGO, and Jonas and David from the JFK, as well as Electra and Lars from the JFK school. You're in the ALSCO room. For Beta, it's all of the CBTech students, where we have 3 solver teams, but everyone is going in the Beta breakout room, as well as Teresa and Ina from the Maria Königin and Paula from the St. Franciscus Gymnasium, as well as a new student, Steve from the St. Franciscus Gymnasium, and Lena, Marie und Franziska from the Maria Königin. And the SGO-Schüler, Finn, Lovis und Burak, maybe Leni, are going in the Beta room as well. Yeah. For the TMD friction part, the FEH BOCEs are going in this room. as well as from the Maria Wächtler Gymnasium, Kevin, Len, Maximilian, Latif, and Leon, as well as Caroline from the Maria Königin and Jonathan from the Städtische Gymnasium Olpe. And then we have 2 groups left who formed as well last week, like TMD3 and TMD4, which are Kaspar, Simon, Sophia, and Valentina from the GIS, as well as Anneliese, Caroline, Josephine, and Amelie from the GIS. And from the Gymnasium Höchstadt, Franziska, Natalia, and from JFK, Maya, Hannah, Benjamin, and Jacob. And from the Gymnasium in Apeldoorn, it's Keanu and Ben. And I hope I haven't missed anyone. If in case I have, we are happy to sort you in the right room. And I don't know, Jenny, if you want to add something to it.
No, thank you very much. Now everyone should know where they can go. In case it does not work, please let us know, then we can help you get into the right room. So we will stay here for a second and see that everyone gets a room. Thank you for the information. And yeah, as before, we have a final glitter slide and want to really thank all of you who have joined this meeting today, everyone who is part of the Authentic STEM project today in this meeting and who made it possible, but also for the next couple of months. And we're really looking forward to the next weeks and months where the students are going to work on the interesting problems that they have learned about today in the breakout rooms, and the companies that they are going to get to know even more, and the other students from the other country. Overcoming language barriers and finding solutions to very interesting, authentic problems. We're really looking forward to a great project cycle with all of you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this kickoff event today, and we're looking forward to next week where the students